There are many gradients of one's expression of love. As one enters beyond the peripheral materiality of their existence and their circle of influence, one gets beyond a 3D perception and begins to feel events, people, places. This space is called fourth dimensional perception. Fourth dimensional perception is the flow of emotion. But that emotion is in fourth dimension. It is not aligned, and it is not in a progressive singular narrative. It is scattered. In a fourth dimensional consciousness, one's emotions are persistently reactionary, a byproduct of outside factors instigating reaction, settings that are vying to marginalize or accentuate one's heart expression for their own agenda, for their own aims. Such is the space of fourth dimensional consciousness. Within a fourth dimensional conscious state, an individual can be aspiring for altruistic ideals, but will still be very fragmented in spaces of judgments and good versus evil, polarities, worthy versus unworthy. When the individual begins to redeem all the scattered parts of one's emotions, energy, partners in creation, parts of themselves that they've left behind, be they in states of ecstasy or pain, but redeeming them all into a singular actualizing narrative, they do so through an expression of love. And this love is a light, easy, free, carefree exuberance of a child love. And that is the early tenors of five-dimensional expression. In five-dimensional expression, all emotion, all of one's journey, all parts of themselves that they've left behind, and all parts of themselves that are filtering to them from the future, all collide together in a collaboration of a singular narrative of actualizing expansion and ascent in spirit through the coordinates of love. And that love is unconditional. In that space, all are worthy of this love. There is no worthy and those that are unworthy. Even those that actualize through a path of confrontation, dominion, challenge, aggression, still that individual loves the aspects of them that in potential can bring great relief. Music in collaboration to the unity of the world in a harmonic way. As well, the individual expands to love the expression of the hostility as playing its role as a contrast for the abundant, loving music in the world, so that in that climate, individuals have a polarized construct through which to choose, so that way their expression of a higher love, of altruistic love, is far more poignant, meaningful, and activated in freedom. And that is so thoroughly beautiful in the expanding symphony of a true love story that is existence. And so we're grateful for all players and their roles within a 5D consciousness. Within a six-dimensional consciousness, an individual gets beyond their mere satisfaction in their loving way and acceptance, but an individual becomes an active player in taking their love and using it through dedication and sacrifice to help bring a greater harmony to the collective whole. The sixth-dimensional resonance is the resonance of I am as I shall be, or Eya Asher Eya, where one is in collaboration actively with their higher actualized self from a future, time, space, dimensional standpoint, outside the polarities of the fractaling of time, space, and place. And in that space, the individual becomes open to receive the appropriate energy, coordinates, expression to sweeten their song, just to the degree of what is required for the collective whole of existence to blossom and ripen into a greater actualized state of reunion, gradually getting closer and closer to that intimacy, getting closer and closer to those lovers running on the beach for that immaculate re-embrace. Such is the way of six-dimensional love. It is love with dedication. It's love with sacrifice. It's love with commitment for the betterment of all. It is the agreement to take on a bit of a harder burden on the journey. Even though one can take the short path of intimacy, one will, with the help of their higher self, take the long path to help collect the individuals that are of unawakened consciousness, to stir them through their resonance, to plow through the inertia so that others can better navigate and awaken towards a less primitive state. Such is the expression of six-dimensional expression of unison and union with all of creation through the expression of one's higher self filtering into their every now.
Walking through a dream, I see you. My light in darkness, breathing hope of new life.